Hello and welcome back to Starcraft 2. It is now time for the what-ifs of the mission archives. We have 3 more missions to do at the time when the game deviated into choices, and first we'll be looking back at Dr. Ariel Hansen, if you remember her, all the way from the start of the series. Remember when we helped her save her colonists and they supposedly lived in peace and happiness despite that Zerg infestation that everyone just sort of forgot about? Well, here's what would happen should this mission have taken a less idealistic turn. Come on now, you better load for me.
We've all laid it on the line for these folks more than once. But there's only one way we can help them now. We've got to save the ones we can, and kill the rest. I know it's terrible, but if we wipe out these infested settlements, we'll save the whole damn planet from being overrun.
Ain't nothing a little fire won't cure. A lot of ground to cover, though. We ain't got enough troops to be everywhere at once.
Don't worry about it. Swan's already got that covered.
Yeah, I got you covered. Had to call in a few favors to get the schematics for these babies. You owe me big time, cowboy. Don't forget, these bad boys can switch between air and ground mode anytime you need them to.
Those Vikings will make all the difference. But it looks like some of the infested colonists are turning already.
And those structures are infesting more of them.
Let's just get this done.
Pardon me. So, the achievements for this one, the normal mode achievement is to not let 3 colonies be infested. The hard mode achievement is to not let 5 colonies be infested. So, by doing the hard mode achievement, we are going to achieve the normal mode one by default. Now, I'll show you how to protect those quite nicely. Just as soon as the loading screen does its thing for me. I'm so sorry about what appears to be a little bit of a cough. I haven't been ill for weeks now, but my chest seems to be the worst chest in human history. And this loading screen is the worst loading screen in loading screen history. Come on now, boy. I know you can do better than that. Yes? That's what I like to see. A little bit more now. Because I really do have nothing to say in the interim. Nothing to say at all, and people are becoming bored. They are becoming bored and depressed and desperate. There we go. Come on.
Infestation source detected.
Sir, that virophage structure is spreading the Zerg virus to the colonists. We've got to destroy all the virophages. The more of them there are, the more infested we'll have to fight. Sir, I'm detecting some large Zerg flyers. They match the reported profiles for broodlords. Be careful. They're lethal against ground targets.
Then we'll hit them from the air. Where are my Vikings at?
Whoa now.
Brand new.
Okay.
Stay sharp. I want anyone that leaves the ship wearing a suit. Last thing I need is more people getting infested.
They infest Marines too, brother.
My orders still stand. Shouldn't be a problem for you though, Tychus.
So,
Go ahead.
you'll immediately see what I mean about the game changing reality to make you always in the right. When we were helping Ariel Hansen, the entire infestation just seemed to be 3 infested colonists behind a fence and everyone else was fine. Now that we're helping the protoss, the entire infestation is an entire infestation.
SCV ready.
So let's go save the day as quickly as we can.
Add-on complete.
See how we're doing here then?
SCV ready. Strike hard and fast.
I'll do. So we need bunkers to protect us from infested attacks, but other than that, it'll all be about the Vikings, baby.
Want some?
So let's get 1 out now while we can. We'll eventually be able to produce 2. So I think we should be ready. Come on now. I'll leave those.
Can't hold them alone.
Well, I'm leaving you alone. I'm trusting you.
Minerals.
There we go. You're doing fine.
Ready for war. Ready to plunder.
Ready to plunder indeed. There we go.
SCV ready.
So that's one down.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah, I always forget about such things. So what we're going to need to do quite a lot of the time here is there are other colonies and they are going to be infested.
Additional supply depots required.
And we have to go and rescue them before they get infested, and that will help towards the achievement. So our priority is not... well, we should destroy these infested buildings as well, actually. Our priority is not so much on the already infested colonies for a while as it is on the ones that have yet to be saved. So,
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
So let's quick save it and see if we can't destroy this infested colony. Finish it off. I thought you only had to destroy the virophage, but apparently all the buildings must die too.
You ready for war?
So let's do this. So I'll leave those alone. They should be able to handle broodlings. And these bunkers should be enough to handle any infested that come our way.
Can't hold them alone.
Not enough minerals.
It would only not be sufficient... well, let's take all the buildings off at the same time. It would only not be sufficient if more colonies got infested and the attacks got bigger, so we just have to make sure that doesn't happen.
SCV ready.
Alright, I think we're pretty much saturated now.
Can't hold them alone.
Well, you...
Not enough minerals.
Let's get into the fight.
I would need another supply depot if that's okay. Thank you. So we're going to save this place nicely. There we go. Everything's going fine. Is it not? So all we really need to do for this mission is just mass Vikings like
That settlement
crazy.
has been cleared of Zerg biosignatures. Well done, sir.
Let's get it.
These Vikings are going to be massed like you could never imagine. Just Vikings everywhere, baby. I think we can only produce... pardon me, we can only produce 2 at a time for now because it seems to be as best I can do on one base.
The infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
What's going on?
So now it's our time to shine. We have to kill everything before this is finished.
Made for ready to plunder. There's the spirit. Can't hold them alone. Aggressive.
Alright, I'm going to reload that because I got intercepted on the way and my pride is not a fan of that. I know, I'm terrible, but you're used to this by now. You're used to this by now. You just... hey, you know what to expect with me. So let's go.
Transformation system. Let's get into the fight.
So there should be Mutalisks coming to intercept me.
Ready to plunder. Victory.
That's more like it.
Strike hard and fast. Fortune favors the bold. Can't hold them alone. Made for battle. Ready to plunder. Aggressive. Let's get into the fight.
There we go.
Burn and pillage. Strike hard and fast.
So I think we're going to be just fine there. We're going to need more supply depots though, of course.
With the gear. Fighter flight. Yeah, right.
So now we have to land.
No one lives forever.
And once that roach is dead...
Agreed.
And those zerglings, of course. And all the infested Terrans. Okay, let's get this done.
Ready to blunder.
We'd all be dead without you.
Yes, you would be.
Insufficient.
Sir, Stedman says Dr. Hansen has locked herself in the lab. Alone. She's desperate to save her people. I'm worried about what she might do.
To the fight.
So I'm going to repair my Vikings for a bit. And it's time for more Vespene gas, it would seem.
SCV ready.
Aren't I so bad at macro? It's just unbelievable.
In the rear with the gear.
You can build another thingy while you're at it. So there we go.
Ready to blunder.
That'll be more gas. So once we've got 150 gas and 300, we're going for it, baby. Come on. Yeah.
SCV ready.
So we're going to quick save it because we're doing bloody well. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to save colonies until I'm confident that I have just a stupidly crazy massive Viking force.
Systems prime.
And then we're gonna get shit done. Baby.
You ready for war?
This does not count as a stupidly crazy massive Viking force, I'm afraid. We all wish it did, but it does not.
Ready to blunder.
Come on, 150 gas. Yeah.
Let's get into the fight or flight.
Yeah, right. So these, as you can see, with the hives and everything, are very big Zerg bases. I think that one's the biggest. So we want to go this one, that one, then that one. But there'll be a lot of colonies being infested in the meantime, so we're just going to deal with those, like I say, until we're at super crazy time. Pardon me. Oh, there's another Vespene geyser there. I didn't even see it.
Ready to blunder.
Let's go save that bunker. Oh, just in time. Who is the god of all gods? It's me, Mario. So sorry if this is a bit of a lull in the action, but sometimes macro is what's needed. Macro.
In the rear with the gear.
Sir,
there we go.
Another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
Off we go then. So we have 21 Vikings. We should be ready to take on a few poxy mutalisks.
Let's get into the fight.
So let's go.
Burn and get ready to blunder.
Hehehe.
Inbound.
And that is how you kick ass.
Transformation system.
So we want to land a bit outside. This should be sufficient.
I like it.
There we go.
Ready to blunder.
Now we can go home.
We'd all be dead without you.
Let's try and take this one out, in fact.
Forever.
I've quick saved it. We'll see if this base is capable of being taken out. I want us all on the ground, please.
I like it.
Because there are spore crawlers here.
No one lives forever.
So that's an abomination. I'm not being rude, that's just what they're